All right, let's let's
sorry.
get the party started. It's just it's a well, I would say thank you for those of you who are here, and I appreciate the effort. Lunar New Year, starts the 17th, right?
That's right.
Hey,
Along with
all right.
Mardi Gras and so many other things.
I am all in on Lunar New Year. I already
Yes.
said, I didn't particularly like the punctuation that the traditional New Year's brought. So
Right. So let's pick a different one.
exactly. I love the whole the underpinning of that didn't work of this year and the fire horse.
Yes, I love the horse.
Me too. All right. The snake, we shed all that and we
What
start.
is Lunar New Year? Lunar New Year is a celebration of the beginning of the lunar calendar. It is a time of great festivity. Friends and family come together to eat food, give gifts, and participate in festivals. Since Lunar New Year is based on the first new moon of the year, the day that Lunar New Year takes place on changes each year. It usually happens between the 20th of January and the 21st of February. For 2023, Lunar New Year takes place on Sunday the 22nd of January. For 2024, it takes place on the 10th of February. For 2025, it takes place on the 29th of January. And in 2026, Lunar New Year will fall on the 17th of February. Many countries all over the world celebrate Lunar New Year in their own special way. In China, Lunar New Year, or Chinese New Year, is a very important holiday for Chinese people. Families come together to eat food like dumplings, steamed fish, and tangyuans. These are sweet rice balls. In Chinese culture, red is a very lucky colour. Adults give money to children in red envelopes. Red lanterns and decorations are put up to celebrate this special time of year. In Vietnam, it is also known as Tet. Lunar New Year is an important celebration for Vietnamese people. Flowering peach trees are put around houses and shops, and lots of delicious food is eaten during the festivities. In South Korea, Lunar New Year is known as Solai. People dress up in special robes known as hanbok and listen to old stories. In Tibet, they celebrate Lunar New Year during the Losar festival. During this time, many activities are done, such as fireworks, and straw torches are lit to scare evil spirits away. In Indonesia, Lunar New Year is called Imlek. Red is worn as the colour is considered very lucky here also. Food is served on a special tray of togetherness. This includes seeds, nuts, and fruit. And in Taiwan, as part of preparations, Taiwanese families clean their houses and throw away any rubbish. This is said to remove any bad luck from the house. As part of the festivities, they also give gifts in red packages. These gifts could include money, fruit, sweet snacks, tea, and wine. So there we have it. There's just some of the many countries that celebrate Lunar New Year. How will you be celebrating this year? Let us know in the comments below.
All right, there's a question in there. How are we going to celebrate Lunar New Year this year? What are you doing at your house,
You're going to
Brian?
eat some good food.
Good
Probably
food.
in Alhambra or Monterey Park. That's one
Yummy. I'm going to, I think I'm going to go to Dodger Stadium tomorrow night. They're having a friend of mine invited the Asian American Chamber is doing a big thing there.
Oh, that's cool.
For some flesh. New beginnings, right? Last year was the year of the snake. Shed all that bad stuff. Year to shed. This year's the year to rebuild. The fire horse is my vague understanding. Is this it's a movie? All right, enter. All right, something like that. Our award ceremony Thursday. The What was it, 3 to 5? What am I missing there?
March 5th.
March 5th. This one, not the 3rd.
Correct.
Oh, 3-5, I get it. March 5th, 11 a.m. To 2 p.m. at Wilshire Country Club. All are encouraged to come and enjoy and celebrate. There will be lunch, there will be mingling, and some giving out of awards. All right. All right. Also, I gotta stand up. My KW, Samantha, what do we have here?
I just want to remind you guys that under mykw.kw.com, it's another way to get into Command, but on that page itself, they've got the Millionaire Real Estate Agent podcast is on there. I've heard that this one's really great because it has a lot of like technical what you can do versus just stories, like action items, let's call it that. And then also on this page, this is a rotating screen about social media but it's got 30 plus February's social prompts you'll adore. Like they give you ideas for social media prompts. So they're on there. So I just want you to know that you have these resources there. And then I actually spent, I'm not sure if you guys know about it. One of my favorite features of Command is that you can, it connects to your social media and it's got some graphics and videos that already created that you can post on your social media. So I spent about 15 minutes and set up like 10 different posts ahead of time that it creates. Some of them are corny, whatever, it doesn't matter, but it gets you in front of their face. You can also pick a neighborhood and it creates a really nice video and you can schedule that to post at a future date. So
Tons of tools
and templates and graphics. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Samantha. And also associated, is there a family reunion slide up there? No, because we're going to be, for those of you who are not going to family reunion, we are going to be getting a digital version for the office and showing it during family reunion. Now, I say that because part of that is on the weekend, right? And you're welcome to come in and we'll have it set up in there and you guys can have a viewing party, okay? License expiration and renewal. When does your license expire? I believe it's every 4 years.
Yes.
Right? Every 4 years it is due for continuing education. So California Association of Realtors does have a program that is free.
Free 99.
It's free 99?
No, free 99.
Okay, just free, right? But what is this year?
So the main thing is if you let me or Brian know if you guys have renewed and what your new renewal date is, because then we can update it in the KW command system. Not a big deal if it's expired in there.
No, but it's just another layer of reminding you when that comes up. Command will, or command needs the validation.
Right.
Which one?
So just let us know. What I'm saying is it's in there, so if someone looks you up on Keller Williams, it may show that your license is expired if it's not. So it's just one more layer of adding validity to you. So let us know because Brian can update them in the Keller Williams system. So you can let me know or Brian know if you renew.
All right.
And it's free. And it's free.
You gotta love that.
Still have to take the classes.
Oh, let's not forget about that master Google Drive. Samantha has been putting the playbooks in there. It's going to be, she started with the open house playbook. These playbooks exist. What I love about them are they're step by step. Do this, do that, do this, do that. It's not airy fairy. It's very direct and linear. So the open house playbook is in there. We're going to be putting all the playbooks. There's an AI playbook. There's there's a lead generation playbook. There's a bunch of them. So they're very, very helpful. They're very action oriented.
Yeah, and what I love is, a lot of newer agents are doing open houses, which is awesome. That's one of the biggest lead sources. But at the same time, I want to be sure you know how to do it right to increase your chances of getting clients. Because for you that are holding an open house, it's not 100% about selling that property. It's about you making connections with people that are in action around real estate. So without the playbook is in there to give you some ideas on how to keep connecting with people, not just about that house. Cool.
Excellent. Thank you, Samantha. How was your week in real estate? What do we got going on? Successes, challenges? I know that there's a percolation in the market. How the title orders popping up at all? Yeah?
Yeah, very, very steady and growing really just every day.
Excellent. And there are, what are the challenges associated with that? Are buyers showing more scrutiny in their purchases? Or how's that going? What do you got, Pete?
Scrutiny is a great word.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm finding. So, like where we did material price drop, had so much activity on it.
It went from what? It went from 5.8 to 5?
Yeah, 4995. We had.
Yeah, it's just,
Anyway, we had one person who really stepped up, but we had 6 other parties floating. Come back for second showings, all 6. I called them all, most had agents. We have an offer. No one stepped up. And after it was over, I got a follow-up call. It says, "Is it too late?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's too late. I told you, I warned you." But so that's the kind of thing that I think is happening more and more. And
did you get up over asking?
it's a little complicated.
Yeah.
We did because they're lawyers and buyers who weren't represented. So we ended up, I didn't represent them, so we're not taking commission. So we're close below it.
It's, the net is better.
That is actually over the asking.
Excellent.
Anyway, this is just.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing. Yeah. And now they have to start doing,
What do I think? So here's the thing, we're seeing the exact same thing. So many people floating around, and I can't wrap my head around an agent who calls me and says, "Yeah, my client's succeeded 3 times. Do you have any offers yet?" And it's like, "No, because you haven't put an offer in yet." Right? Put an offer in before you're in multiple offers. Why would you wait to be in multiple offers before you put an offer in? I don't get it. And so a month ago, we had somebody who could have gotten the property not in multiple offers, could have gotten a better price. And every week, call me, "Do you have offers yet? Do you have offers yet?" And then as soon as we get an offer, "Oh, yeah, we'll submit."
then you're competing.
It is mind-numbing.
And the other thing is, all 6 of these others, I've encouraged them to make a backup offer.
Yeah.
Not so.
Yeah, I
I
know.
just got into escrow today as a backup offer.
You
So
did.
it's like, yeah,
So it's,
right backup offers.
the opportunity is real, right? The opportunity is real for backup offers, and the people who, it's this kind of hesitancy to be a part of the game, right? And I don't know how you avoid that in the long run. Oh, she's right there.
They're going back to COVID times, and they think if they're not in multiple offers, there's something wrong with the property. Because I'm having this problem with buyers. I mean, I have one client who literally drives by a house that's off market because it didn't sell. She drives by it every week. I'm like, we can still make an offer. It's not a big deal. And but she's afraid because it wasn't in multiple offers. They don't remember.
If no one else
time
wants
when
it, I don't want
was
it.
Normal, and you were the only offer, and they feel like they can't do it. I mean, Andrew and I were just hosting an open house over the weekend up in Brentwood. We knew it wasn't going to sell, but we put it up for lease. It was packed and crowded, and only one person put in an application. And then 3 days later, I get all these calls, "Oh, we're interested." I'm like, "Oh, we even accepted application." It's like they're just doing it on all levels. And that's
And of course, the fear is they don't want to overpay. And they're so afraid of overpaying, quote unquote, that they're forgetting you're just coming to an agreement with the other party about a price that's fair and live in this for 5 or 10 or 15 years.
I don't think it's overpaying. The overpaying comes in the bidding war. They're afraid to overpay. They're afraid to buy the house that they think no one else wants.
I think they're afraid of overpaying for a house. I could have gotten.
Right, that's the underpinning. It's the same thing. It's the
Yeah,
underpinning,
same.
right? It's if others don't see the value, then it must not be of value,
Right.
right? Whether it's
I mean, realistically, I mean, the market hasn't been like this since what?
Ever.
2019?
Yeah.
No, I mean normal. I just mean normal. 2019 about. And a lot of these people just weren't in it then.
Yeah.
So they think, no bidding war, I shouldn't buy that house. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
This is the new normal, right? It's what is normal. In 2019 is irrelevant at this point, to your point, because these people are, redefining what the normal is today. This buying pool is redefining. All right, excellent, guys. Let's take on some, how do we get more opportunities? I've seen a bubbling up of clients engaging too. Are clients reaching out to you guys? Are they engaging? Do you see more engagement? Yeah. And how are you? Are you just waiting for them to come, or is your outreach? Are you upping your outreach? Right? Because I think that's a big part of what we need to contend right now. If more people are reaching out to us, what do we? There must be more people there in my pool who have that same need, right? That I might, if I reach out and I connect.
Yeah, and
I
people
might see that.
get moved again. Like I've been sending emails out to buyers who were electing events and reminding them that they could actually refi later on, but once the prices start to change again.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, going back to the conversation that Chuck was stating earlier, it's like, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for competition, right? They're waiting for validation, to Charlotte's point. They're waiting, you have to engage. And maybe you can help, maybe there's a client in your pool that you can help them create a logical path to action for, that's just waiting on the sidelines for some alternative inspiration, right? That's there's plenty of them.
Adam McGee was my mentor when I first started, and she always said, "Activity breeds activity." Like whatever.
Yeah.
And sure enough, though, it started to get going. It's like different energy. You project different energy, and I'm convinced you can spend all the money on the world on marketing, prospecting. I don't think any of it is as important as picking up the phone, texting, emailing people you know. That's to Christina's point a couple weeks ago. I had like a ha-ha moment where she's like, 90% of my business is repeat and referral. 10% is this other new business. And she was talking about focusing on that 10%. Like, if you have FU money, go ahead, spend money on that 10%.
Yeah.
This other 90%, it's free to grow that business.
What else? What are you missing in that 90% pool? There's more in there.
And I work with Steve Scholl, performance coaching for years and years. And he's come around to go after your network.
Relationship-based business.
All relationships. We make it so complicated, and it's so basic. So when I find myself with downtime, that's when I know that's when I have the time and I get, John Arrow made a living off of, and by the way, John Arrow, the guy just passed away, and he made a big company starting out by reaching out to 5 people a day, whether it was a personal note. He always drove that home to everyone. So basic, 5 personal notes, 5 calls, whatever it was, and he grew lots of business.
It's not magic, Right? The amount of energy it takes to establish a new relationship, find someone willing and establish a new relationship compared to just pouring into the people and reconnecting with the people that you know and know you. It's ridiculous.
By the way, so Josh, who's working with me, bought a home. I said this a couple weeks ago. He is going to own that neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he's going to do what Chuck and John do the old-fashioned way. He's knocking, and you're getting some connections already.
Yeah, I was
He's got some
one
people.
connection. A woman recognized, I was walking my dog, and a woman recognized me from the door pamphlet on her door, and we ended up having a conversation for half an hour, and she's looking at so been successful.
Yeah.
I talked about that all the time, like, it's really just the one-on-one connection.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they know you and they like you already. Don't reach out to us.
Excellent.
By the way,
Don't be surprised.
you're better off if you like wines, go to a wine. That's where
Take that money, and if you're spending $500 a month on sending out postcards or some other form of non-connective lead generation, I'd say take that $500 and take somebody out to dinner or lunch every week and spend it on reconnecting and at a deeper level, like pouring into people at a deeper level. You'll get a better return on your investment.
I got a postcard at home, big, beautiful, full color, full bleed, agent, talking about how incredible she was. I've never heard of her in my life. She's sending out, $5,000 postcards to our neighborhood.
I got a book.
That
I was
doesn't,
shocked, like it was actually really impressive. I saved it, and I know the agent, and I really do like him, but it was a book about him and
about them.
how wonderful he was, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Now, here's the thing. Do they actually do business in your neighborhood? They
You
sound like
know,
they
it
I can
ironically
see
not
doing
that, a little bit, he
Yeah.
lives in the neighborhood, but only does a little bit of business.
Right.
yeah, it's not unusual. It's that,
But that stuff works also, like Holly Purcell up in the Oaks. She lives up in the Oaks. Her husband was well off, and they're not, they separated, but she did that, and it ultimately paid off and it paid for itself. So,
I think it's a
it's
good
pretty
addition for people that already know you, but when I get like what Chuck's talking about, because not too many people do postcards in our neighborhood so much anymore, but you get that one and it's like all the stats on the neighborhood and you're like, who are you?
right. It's the new relationships that we're talking about, not,
You never obviously go into something, you go in as giving, right? But the law of reciprocation comes in. If you're taking someone out to dinner,
oh yeah.
want to give you something. It's just not human nature. Oh, you gave my kid a birthday gift? Oh, I'm going to remember.
Absolutely.
My neighbor. So it's the law of reciprocation. Obviously, you go in with a generosity, but it will come back
Right.
tenfold because of that. It's innately human to want to give back to people that give to you.
The same person you're sending an email to, right, is it could be, and I think Pete probably, I think I recall Pete having this experience. The same person that you call and have like a coffee with or a lunch with, who goes to the next level. When they receive the email, they're not thinking, oh yeah, my brother's looking for someplace. But if you're taking them out to lunch and you're having an interpersonal conversation, then they're like, oh, you know what? My brother's looking for, looking to buy or looking to sell. It goes past, that experience goes past the surface reaction, right?
yeah, we're Josh and I are doing one in Playa del Rey right now. Well, it's a good friend of mine whose nephew bought a place down there, and he didn't think, when I found out, I said, Tom, why didn't you reach out to him?
Oh, I forgot.
Helped him.
I
2
didn't
years
think
later, he's getting relocated, and Tom called me, he said, you really want Playa? I said, oh, of course, yes, I want Playa. He said, good, because he wasn't happy with his agent, and so now, we're listening. So,
Yeah.
out of sight, out of mind, but I call him on it, and
well, you have a relationship where you could call them on it, right? You know that, right? Yeah.
But I might have said it more tactfully.
Sure.
Instead of you asshole, why did you? But I still would have said it. I still would have said it and said, look, I'd go any place to help a refer a repeat client. So, yeah.
The one thing though, I do want to say as a little bit of a caveat to the new agents is I thought that would work when I started a long time ago, and I was a little disappointed and hurt that my sphere that I was so strong with, they weren't growing the business, they weren't reaching out. They were waiting for me to have the experience in the business. So although that's a really good thing to do, I think when you're newer, sometimes it's easier to work with people that don't know you. Sometimes it is easier to pick up the people at the open
Than
house.
to re-engineer the people.
They don't have a preconception that you're new. They don't know. So just, there's a little balance.
I've seen, I understand what you're talking about, and that is something, and I do think that's overcomable also. I think that, you see people who come from professional businesses and then they move into real estate and they have buy-in at a high level here and over, and, hey, if you like me over there, you'll like me over here kind of thing. But you do have to establish a vernacular of, your passion around your new piece. It's like, oh, well, they're not saying, oh, Charlotte, call me back when you sell one deal or three deals or something like that. They're looking for proof of experience. It's an underpinning, can be an underpinning.
It is an underpinning of, they know you're not experienced. So when you are talking to them, you have to rely on the office, you have to rely on your mentor and Joey and all the other experience that you have.
As leverage.
But you may have to spend a little more energy on those open house people than maybe Pete does. He probably doesn't have people, you don't hold open houses
He's some
for yourself that
gravitas.
often on a
Oh,
Sunday.
he holds open houses all the time.
On a Sunday? I never see you on Sunday. You only see you on Tuesday.
Oh, he's there.
But then the other thing, to your point, is knowing when to bring someone else in to help you.
Right.
So then you have, right?
Even at Pete's
I'm
level.
25 years into it, and I just co-listed with a guy in Encino, because that's that old adage, something's better off than all or nothing. I wasn't gonna get it, but I got it, and I got half.
I did that with Italy.
And then he had to do all the work.
No, I did that on a commercial deal. I don't do commercial, I understand it, I owned it, but I don't really do it. I had a relationship, they said, do you do commercial? This was the equivalent of an $18 million staff. This lease was that big. And I went to Joey and I said, I want to be involved, I want to learn, I'm curious, but I can't do this. And he hooked me up with somebody and we did it together and it worked out great.
Yeah. You've done a couple with him too, right? You did something else?
It was the same client.
Same client.
Five
All right.
clients.
All right. Lou, I think we need to move on. So Samantha's giving me the high sign, right? That was great, guys. Thank you so much. Check the calendar for training and updates. We're not going to go through everything here, but the calendar is on the Google Drive. It's in, where else? Emails daily. Special classes, Jeff's contract class every Thursday, 9:30 to 11. He's part 6 of the RPA. Holy bananas. The mentee meeting, we're moving it to, starting on the 18th, we're moving it to Wednesdays at 10 a.m. That's next week, right? And then, what do we got? Role play canceled with Josie for Monday, and also President's Day morning show is canceled, right? So no role play or morning show next Monday. How do, the lovely Rachel Biggio. Rachel, are you on? Oh, you had an appointment, that's what it is. How to do a powerful buyer's consultation with Rachel. Rachel is, if this is a must-see TV for everyone, because Rachel's been working with buyers in a very, very compelling way for a handful of years now, and she has the track record to support giving you this this information. She has a whole roadmap for you. She has a presentation, everything that she can help you develop. When is that? I'm sorry.
Wednesday, I think that's it.
Wednesday the 25th. Excellent. Right after the team meeting. That's why we're moving the mentee meeting to the 10 o'clock position, so we can have like bigger, more compelling educational pieces right after the meeting, so you guys could, jump right into that. Rob is going to be working with seniors, trust, power of attorney, and attorneys with at 12:30 on the 4th of March. I can't believe I'm saying. March. Oh, yeah, ready. Here you go, save the date for that. Again, Wednesday, right after the meeting. Rob has been working with seniors and has a special power to do so. All righty. Caravan highlights. 601 South Windsor. It was so, I loved it. I thought it was brilliantly done. I thought it was just 9 bedrooms, 9 baths, $12 million, compared to, it says 5 beds, but it was a little squishy. It's more like 4 bedrooms, 9 baths on St. Ives with 32 million. This view is spectacular, and I'd still buy this house before.
Yeah.
What, the Windsor?
Wait, that just happened.
We talked to Tom and, it fell out. It was an escrow. Yeah. That is, and the Barbie attic. It's not a Barbie room, it's a Barbie attic, and then the speakeasy basement, and then everything in between. Amazing.
I've got a little, saw who the seller is.
Yeah.
So I Googled him yesterday and I watched, there's an interview he gives about, he's in the music business.
Yeah.
And
Written songs for everybody.
is freaking amazing. Like, he's the coolest, most fun guy. I was just like, I'm gonna look at him for a second. He's very interesting.
Trainer is his last name. Oh, their last name, I'm sorry, they're trans. So a Trainer, I believe. Trainer, isn't that Trainer? Something like that.
Justin.
Yeah, I think
Justin.
Justin Trainer. Yeah, Justin Trainer.
Justin's right.
Huge. And this house has, a bunch of classic style, and I think the 12 million includes all the furniture. Yeah. But if you had a chance to see it, I don't know if it'll be open again, but it was stunning. And this,
It started at 40 something, 40.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
Still has a ways to go.
What's that?
It still has a ways to go down.
Yeah. The house has wear to it also. It's not like it's a brand new.
No, it's new, but it's built to look old.
Built to look old.
Like
This
the
one?
wood, yeah, the wood and stuff in it is.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like there was wear along the sliding glass doors, and
Maybe they rented it out.
they must have rented it out. They had to rent it out. Yeah. And
I guess
it doesn't have a lot of functionality. Like it's like upstairs there was 2 bedrooms. Like I don't even remember there being 5 bedrooms.
It's designed,
Right?
it's a bachelor's pad.
Absolutely.
It's a
Ultimate bachelor pad.
ultimate bachelor's pad. It's
Yep.
the most uncozy, welcoming space ever.
That neighborhood next to that,
Yeah.
it's kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
The Mojo Dojo.
Great. All right, let's keep going so I can get you guys back to work. Course services, Andy, are you with us today?
I am. Hi.
Hold on, let me, I gotta beef you up in volume here. Give that a shot.
Oh boy, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Just 2 quick things. I am bringing lunch to the office next Wednesday. We're going to talk a little bit about a few different loan programs and so forth. Quick update on rates. The BLS numbers came out for jobs. Of course, it's skewed. It's always skewed. The revisions are undoubtedly revised and they're extreme. Anyway, long story short, BLS came out 100. Oh, sorry. Um,
We
hold
missed
on.
that.
172,000 jobs, which was not expected. Jolts is saying the actual number is down 600,000 jobs. So there's a major disconnect. We saw a little uptick in interest rates today, but all in all, things have remained pretty steady, which is good. So,
Excellent, excellent. We're gonna see you next week.
yeah,
We look forward to it. Thanks, Andy.
thanks.
Mr. D, we wanna say hi real quick?
Yeah, say hi real quick. So next week I'm not going to be here. We're actually at our Fidelity Sales Conference in San Antonio, so that's exciting.
Where you'll be receiving a reward there?
Yes, I should be for sure. So thanks to you guys. So one thing I wanted to mention, I've been playing around with this app and I'm kind of using it for one of my other business ventures, but I was in the car this morning and I created one as if I was a realtor and literally just thought of something on the fly about a mid-century house. I wanted to put it on the screen, but I didn't have enough time, but I'll just play it from my phone. You probably all won't be able to see it, but it uses AI to add graphics. It is a monthly cost. It's called Captions. And there's one similar to it, but this is just like a 30-second video I created this morning. I'm pretty loud.
Well, you're playing as something.
Oh,
on your
okay.
phone, right?
So, but you can't see the graphics. That's the cool part. But here we go. Maybe not. Hold on. No, it's not playing.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next
Week
week.
after next week.
But point being is it's really cool because I was just talking about a house that's mid-century modern. I use the address 123 Banana Street like Tom Ferry does all the time. And it created all these really cool graphics. And I've mentioned Frank Lloyd Wright and it actually put an image of a Frank Lloyd Wright house in there. You can upload images in here. You could upload links. And it recreates the video and uses AI to create these really cool images and captions. And it'll even take your eyes if you're reading the script, and it'll correct it so you're looking straight at the camera, even if your eyes are moving down. So it is. I think it's only like 20 something a month, but it is amazing what it could do, and it made this in 30 seconds for me. That's pretty cool. So captions. Yeah, captions. There's a few of them. That's been my favorite one, and it's pretty affordable. And I mean, honestly, what I did, that was really easy. But I created another video for another one of my businesses, and it would have taken an editor like hours probably, or me hours. So that was cool. On the home warranty front, I just wanted to let you guys know that Fidelity internally does track a lot of the service calls, the times. It tracks the amount of things that are being replaced. And I don't know, I know a couple of you have emailed me back when you've received emails from, it's really my internal marketing, but it's telling you when your clients have made a claim. So that's great because you can send that to your clients or pick up the phone and call them like Joey was saying. Reconnect with them, let them know, hey, I saw your home warranty, fix this, is everything okay? Whatever you want to say, but the point is it's a reason to reconnect. And I think Tracy, you emailed me back on one from
Where it said the work.
Yeah, correct.
That's very cool, thank you.
Yeah, so Fidelity is now putting a lot of money into those kind of things as well, so that the goal is to let you guys know when work's been done so you can contact your clients. And I get those cards mailed to me every month, and a lot of people think home warranties don't pay out and they don't work, but the stack I get is like this big every month of how many claims Fidelity has paid out. So it is pretty impressive. And, unfortunately, I tend to only hear about when something's gone wrong a lot of cases, but just know that look out for those emails. So don't, put those in your spam folder, let it come through because it's going to let you know. And also when the year anniversary is up of the home warranty. So that's a good time to call your client too.
it's about being a part of their homeowning experience, right? I would check in with them like a month after they own the house, right? After they live in it a little bit and get, and see how everything's working, not working, just check in with them.
Oh, one thing I want to add is, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but I was talking to an agent I work with at another brokerage, and he says, because we were dealing with a claim issue shortly after his clients moved into the house, and he goes, I tell my clients, and he's a pretty big producer, experienced agent. He said, I've learned to tell my clients to have like a $5,000 to $10,000 buffer after they close, should something go wrong, because Murphy's Law is something's going to go wrong, and it may not be covered by home warranty because it's something that could have been pre-existing. Just to have that money set aside for something to go wrong. And I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
I've never heard that, so.
5 to 10 doesn't cover much, but,
Yeah.
right? Thank you. Juliana?
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today?
Oh, there you go.
I planned that. Well, yeah, things are moving and grooving. I was wondering if anybody had any questions for me, anything that you guys want me to go over, talk about in the class. I'll also be coming next week to the 10 a.m. meeting, or the mentee meeting, to discuss more things as well, and I can intro some in this meeting, whichever works best for everybody. But here to help and here to be a resource, and also just great to be here.
Great, thanks, Juliana.
Of course.
All right, we also have, let's see, agents are, no birthdays. Antron, closed escrows this week. All right, we have closed escrow on West First, Josie San Lucas on Plata, congratulations. Peter O. and Ina on Pont Lavoie, that's what I'm guessing that is. And Linda Shin and Pete on Hudson Place. Congratulations, you guys. Congrats. Yeah, you've been clapping there. Pete, we have new escrows this week. Dragana on Madison, Rob on Curtis, Pete on Cahuenga. Also Tim Meinelschmidt on Bellagio Road, DeYoung Her on Fremont, Vanya on Crescent Street, and the Barentine Group on Hauser. Congrats, guys. It's a nice week in real estate there. Also some closed leases, Day and Maritza and Christina with a handful. Also Z Spizzano, closed one. Some closed referral. Alexis Kim, closed one in Bethlehem, PA. Oh, that's in my neck of the woods. I know where Bethlehem is. All right, we have new listings we'd like to see. Beanie Park has a property on North Hobart for $5.3 million, and that is 4 beds, 5 baths, 4,488 square feet. Wow, that's a lot. Also, Champ Davenport and Steve Senegram, right on the Venice Canals, have 2 units, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths total, 3,600 square feet for $4,295,000. That's nice. There's something I like about the canals. Gwinnett has a property on Mansfield, 2 units, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath total. I believe that's probably a 2 and 2 on each side. Looks like it's been either meticulously cared for and or upgraded. That's $2,395,000 on North Mansfield.
That's right next to one that I sold, and it has been completely redone.
This one?
Yeah. The one on the left was redone before the last purchase, and the one on the right was just recent.
Not the big modern, it's not next to the big modern one.
No, I have 812, 814, and it was the same owner, and I think she might have bought it, and then they renovated it, and now they're selling it.
Got it.
I believe it's empty.
Yeah, that's even better. Josie has 3 units on Vernon, West Vernon, not in Vernon, but in Los Angeles. That's 5 bedroom, 3 bath total for $698,000. Seems like could be some opportunity there. Also, John Kim, He has a condo, a 1 bedroom, 1 bath on Gramercy for $449,000. Champ, also in Pacific Palisades, a 1 bedroom, 1 bath lease, 1,051 square feet. Looks like it is right on the beach. Wow, for $5,500. Seems like almost a bargain, I think. John Kim has a lease, 3,300 on 6th Street, 1 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,420 square feet. Laura Anderson has a lease for 3,050, a 2 bedroom, 1 bath on Mansfield. All right, tell us about what you, well, let's see what's in there. Barentine Group has this coming on Sherman Way. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so this is it's a great starter condo right near Sherman Way, the 405. It's got a slight mid-century modern vibe, townhouse. What a price. So if you know somebody who just wants to get into the market and stop paying their money in rent, this is an excellent opportunity.
Great. All right, who else has coming soon, pocket listings they want to share?
I have a pocket listing. This is Stella.
Okay, Stella, go on.
Hi, I have a townhome in Faircrest Heights. It's a 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it's turnkey. And there's going to be, it's available. I was supposed to have the pictures. I was going to put the whole package together today to show all of you guys. I'm going to need all the help from you because it's off market. She doesn't want to go on the MLS for some weird reason. And so it's very nice. And I think 850, it's 1,100 square feet and it's turnkey. It doesn't have any special views and it's only an 8-unit building, but there's nobody below or on top of you. So it's very quiet living. And I'll have pictures soon.
Excellent. Thanks, Stella. All right, anybody else? Josh, you want to go, and then Tracy?
Yeah, as Pete mentioned, we have a condo coming on the market tomorrow in Playa del Rey. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. It's been updated, both bathrooms, some new flooring, kitchen's been updated a little bit. It's going to be on the market for $885. We'll be open Saturday and Sunday, so come check it out. It has a pool, 2-car parking. I don't know too much about Playa del Rey, but I've been down there a bunch now the past couple of weeks. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was like, I wish I knew about this area before. It's awesome. Such a cute, charming neighborhood. The building's great. They're actually making some upgrades to the building. HOA seems to be working very well. So if you have anybody, let us know.
Yeah, you're near the beach, but not in the middle of
yeah, and so it's west facing too from this kind of bonus dining room they have, the sunroom space. So you get amazing sunsets at night.
Excellent. You got yours.
Okay, so I mentioned this last week. Just want to reiterate so you all keep it in mind. Sherman Oaks on Moore Park, which it's like just right there by Ventura. 3-bedroom, full 3-bath, with huge ceilings. It's a penthouse. My client is going to be moving out into the new property I got him really shortly, but then we're just going to paint and stage. But it's something, if you have a client who wants to be in that area, this is going to be kind of special because I've been there, it's huge, it's beautiful. So contact me. Also, I have a client who reached out to me. She reaches out every 8 months for the last 7 years. Anyway, she finally is like, look, I really need to sell, but I don't want to put it on the market because I have so much stuff right now. And I'm like, girl, no. But I told her I'd mention it. It is a condo, a large 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, right kind of behind the Laugh Factory. So it's really close to Sunset. I sold in that building before. It's on Laurel. And it's laid out really nicely. She's an interior designer, so she can make it look really special. But again, if someone has someone, come see me, because, if I could find something for her and we could just do this, she'd be relieved. I know she has a lot of moving things going on right now, so that'd be cool.
Excellent.
Let me know.
Excellent. All right, anybody else coming soon, pocket listings? If not, we're gonna move to wants, needs, fill the bucket. Who has any wants or needs?
I need
Clients wants or
someone to
needs.
fix the deck on my balcony, if anybody knows of the company that does decking.
It's tile deck, right?
No,
No.
it's that epoxy kind of decking that roofers don't do.
Epoxy deck.
Really need this.
Yeah.
Ceilings falling in.
Is it, it's not, it's,
It's that bumpy decking stuff. You know, you walk out on a balcony and it's kind of ugly,
but it's like finished, it's like a finished rooftop.
Yeah, the problem is I put tile on top of it and now it's leaking.
Got it.
You're not supposed to put tile on top of it, just
Okay, so somebody who and a roofer won't deal with it, huh?
No, they say it's a different thing.
What do you need, Josh?
I have a client who's looking for a duplex, preferably in West Hollywood area, with both units already built. He wants to buy something that is, he doesn't have to renters in there. We made an offer on a place last week with an agent, it's a TV agent, I'll let you narrow that down, who is a little shady, and we didn't end up getting it. So we are looking again. If you guys have anything, it can go towards Mid-City as well, because we're West
How about Guineaks that was just up there, totally?
He can't go above 2.
Oh, he can't go
That was
above.
like, I think.
And he wants West Hollywood?
What?
Wants West Hollywood?
West Hollywood, Mid-City, that area. I mean, there are plenty, I've seen it, that
They're there.
come on West Hollywood, they're like the 2-bed, 1 bath for each unit.
The vacancy and the finish is
Yeah. So if anybody has any sooner, they
a little bit of a lift. Excellent, excellent. Anybody else? Wants, needs?
I'm gonna fill the bucket.
Fill it!
So, as you
Sorry.
know, John and I talk to agents around the country, and we know some really big teams that are doing spectacular work and have amazing cultures, and they don't have market centers that are supportive and are wonderful. And I just gotta say, Brian and just lost your name, oh my God. Samantha and Christine and Joey, you know, this is such a well-run, such a supportive environment, and we feel lucky every time we talk to other agents around the country about what they're experiencing in their market centers. You have no idea how incredible it is here until you start to talk to other people and think, oh my goodness. So thank you
It's all
to
relative.
everybody.
Oh, that's very sweet. Yes,
I have similar sentiments. I was talking to my friend who I haven't talked to her in a while, but she works for Sotheby's in DC. And I was talking about co-building with Larchmont and Samantha, and she was saying how jealous she was and how she doesn't have any of the resources that we do or the type of people that we do. So that was
yeah, it's what we aim to please in that way. It's our value. It's it's core to what I was brought up on as what we should be delivering as a brokerage, right? Is that kind of support? Is that strategic and technical and legal and just logistical support, right?
It's like a family.
Yeah. That's the only way I know how, right?
Well, what I share with potential recruits when I meet agents who are checking out different offices, I tell them there's 4 employees here. It's not like a company with a ton of employees. There's 4 employees here, and our sole purpose is to help you guys grow your business. I mean, we all do
That's
different
each of our
parts,
jobs.
but that's our sole purpose.
Yep. And hopefully, we get it right most of the time. And then our support systems, which are, our affiliated partners and our lawyer and our, and also Broker Jeff. And here's another affiliated partner. Is Brian getting on today?
Ryan actually was supposed to be here in person, but he got the flu, official from a doctor, the flu, so he can't be here.
Did
But
he get a note? Did he send you a note?
No, he did not send me a note. But I do have a video of his success story that we're gonna play.
All right, perfect.
And I'm always here for questions about work with the investment network, yeah.
For really within 24 hours, presented it to the seller, and she was happy. We had a smooth transaction. It's actually the smoothest transaction I've ever been a part of in my real estate career.
I got it.
My name is Faisal, and I've been involved in real estate indirectly and directly for about 10 years.
So what originally made you think to reach out to us?
It was dealing with family friend, and she's, getting a little older and didn't necessarily want people coming through the house, putting a lockbox on, having open houses, but still get a great offer that she'll be happy with. So I think, when I first reached out, the team responded right away. I got an offer really within 24 hours, presented it to the seller, and she was happy. We had a smooth transaction. It's actually the smoothest transaction I've ever been a part of in my real estate career. And so a lot of credit goes out to the Investment Network team. And, they made it easy. They made the process easy. And in the end, it was a win-win.
Can you explain how the process worked from when you first reached out to closing escrow? Like, how was it?
I reached out to the Investment Network via email. They were really responsive, got a response back the same day, actually got an offer back within 24 hours. They had sent it out to their network of investors, which are in the thousands, got a response quickly, shared that with my seller. She seemed happy. We kind of negotiated back and forth a little bit. She got what she wanted in terms of price and terms. And obviously the Investment Network, the buyer wanted. So I think it ended up working out well for all sides.
And she even got extra time after closing, right?
She did, yeah. Built up a lot of things within the 30 plus years they've lived there. And so she got some extra time.
Yeah, it's really what it's all about. I mean, as realtors, I know we run into these situations where we want to serve our client and the things that they want can be a little bit more difficult. You look at it and they say, hey, can I close escrow and still stay in the house for an extra month or something? And you're like, oh gosh, yeah, I'd love to figure that out, but I don't know how easy that's going to be. I think this as a creative option, and our goal is always to be able to get creative for you to find solutions, even when they're tough. I love that we were all able to serve her in this way and make her happy,
Right. And really our company is to make it a win-win for all sides. And I really felt it kind of embodied that with this deal. So I want to thank you and the Investment Network team.
Did you get well taken care of in this situation?
I think that's a great part of working with the Investment Network is that being able to keep both sides of the commission. It's not only great for yourself as an agent, but it's a great selling point to sellers in that they don't have to deal with all of the drama that can come with selling a home.
And it's a great testament to the fact that you can get them exactly what they need, and you can still get commission and get taken care of well as well. So I think that's
right.
Fantastic. Yeah. Sometimes, we talk a lot about the fact that sometimes clients are better served by having their property off market and not go to the MLS. And I think this is a perfect example of that. Why? Can you talk a little bit about why you think there's an advantage with us to maybe not go to the open market?
I do, like I said, I think it's case by case, but the advantage of not going through the MLS, sometimes it gives the homeowner, a chance to give their full criteria of what they want. You've put that out there, and then, companies like the Investment Network can reiterate that to their investors and to their buyers.
I love that idea that you have more options that you can provide your client because, I used to talk back in the day about the fact that there's probably homeowners in your farm that want to sell, but they don't know any other way but the way we've always done it, and they may not want to do it that way. So being able to knock on the door or call a relative and say, hey, here's a different way, I think is a game changer that most realtors don't realize. Would you refer the Investment Network to homeowners in the future?
Yeah, I definitely would. I think, the status of having the ability to go off market and literally, like I said, have your property blessed thousands of investors who are ready, willing, and able. So it's not like you have to qualify them. You don't have to worry about, are they going to be able to close? You put all that up front before your seller can make a decision. So I think that's really important. And I definitely refer the Investment Network to other agents and to definitely other homeowners. If I was speaking to a top producing agent in my office or any office, I would definitely encourage them to at least find out more information about the Investment Network and what are the possibilities by giving their sellers and giving their homeowners more options. Because I think the best way and the best deals usually come when sellers have the most options available. And the Investment Network definitely provides one way or a channel that maybe they hadn't thought of yet. And so it's definitely interesting to talk to people about it, get them more information about it. And of course, the cherry on top is, hey, you could definitely potentially make both sides of the commission.
So it's a menu item, right? It's not for every property, it's not for every seller, but it's a menu item. And they want to see it before it goes to market, right? His commitment to his investor pool is just showing them opportunities that are not on the market. So even if you use it as a way to, we've had agents use it as a way to get listings, and also to kind of gauge market value from an investor standpoint. It's not the solution for every property. It's a solution for specific properties. And it's a tool. So when it's right, it's right. We've closed a bunch of deals through them, and we haven't closed a bunch of deals through them. And the deals that were right, the clients were happy in the end. It was exactly the way it was portrayed here. That doesn't mean there's not, it's a deal, right? They represent the buyer, but they take no commission. So that's why they're saying, hey, anything you arrange with the sellers, it's all yours. Yeah.
My clients loved it.
Yeah.
They inherited the property, they never lived there. One was at a bar in Northern California.
Yeah.
It was perfect for them because their dad had passed away. They never lived on the property, so they had no emotional attachment to it. They didn't have the energy to fix it up. It was the perfect situation. So that really helped. Granted, I had other ones that the people are too emotionally attached. They don't want new offers, and we're, frankly, that's a good gauge too, because you could flat out say to your client, look, investors say they'll offer you this. So they're noticing these things wrong. So if you're going to do it yourself and go to market, you need to fix these things, because if these investors who can do it cheaper than a normal buyer are seeing this issue during inspections, a normal buyer will catch this, and it could be a deal breaker, or it will significantly affect the cost of the property.
It's what you get, it's what you don't get.
Yeah.
Right? Compromise. But great tool for the right deal. I encourage you to call him, connect. All right, is that it? I think, right? Thanks you guys for coming out in the sun.